This will be their 15th match down under. Blue is the colour ringing out around Accor Stadium to welcome the arrival of Sydney as they take on the A-League's Western in the Premier League for them last season. So a lot of youngsters eager to impress in the final, 5-1. Nice touch from Reggie Watson.
For the spectators here tonight.
Well, here's an early chance here for Western Sydney. What a moment that was for Aiden, Australia, those previous 14 matches, and here is an opening for the visitors. Oh, what a strike that is from the new recruit, the Kazakh international, Dastan Satpayev. What a way to introduce yourself to the Chelsea faithful. Now all of a sudden, opportunity knocks here for Western Sydney. He's done well there, Sharman Lowe, to bat it away out of his 18-yard box, but Western Sydney are coming back with some interest. But
sign on the dotted line, that's why he's out there tonight.
Take your pick. I reckon it's both ends of the... Under real pressure now is Sugo. Third. And toy with him inside his own 18-yard box. He's gifted it back here. Verma McQueen. Oh! Jordan Holmes. In Sydney. Chance to put himself up in lights. Chumpong. Put to the cross back. Recently arrived in the country. Oh, here's a great opportunity, and what a save from Sharman Lowe. Made a first-team appearance for Chelsea. This corner is a decent one. Has it crossed the line? Pantazopoulos is claiming it. Referee says goal. So Western Sydney equalise. And it's one of their inspirational leaders in Anthony Pantazopoulos.
The coach would have wanted.
How good is this? Western Sydney. So there you have it. There's some nice footwork and draws the save out of Jordan Holmes. Just qualities up there with the teenager as this corner comes in. What they've won it back here, the Blues. Just
who can possibly step up and step into that Premier League setup and seriously club
Tizio. Just peeling wide and looking to place it in the top corner. This peeling wide. Wolfie Talay has executed the press at Sydney FC to perfection. Now trying it at Western. Delap. He is Kavuma McQueen. Shimmy onto that left. Again, the door is 19-year-old. Cicluna. Thurgate measuring this in behind. He can see here to fight Satpayev. He's already shown us what he can do from a tight angle in the opening 10 minutes of this one. That's a path to Delap. Has Pantazopoulos backpedaling. Tight angle for Delap. And Pantazopoulos did enough. Very youthful starting 11 to begin this one. Here's some nice work down the left. He can rule that one out. A lot of politics goes on there. Here's Hammond with a chance. Oh, all of a sudden, Western Sydney have taken the lead, and it's one of their best in Aiden Hammond, who strikes a real blow.
Oh, he's loving life tonight. But from Talay, what a response.
And Sherman Lowe has to dive down and make the save. Now it's Thurgate's strike. And this should be a corner for West. Just can't find that crossing angle. Thurgate.
And their way of going forward. But this is not a great step forward for them.
Hammond and Gillian. At equaliser. Now he delivers this pass to Madana, who drives for the byline, scoops it back. Gillian's header. Now I don't think that crossed the byline. That's lovely football. There's the equaliser. Dario Asugo. One of the men in this starting side who played in the Premier League last season. The Portuguese youth international. Patient versus the Argentine Ferreira. Tight angle. And Holmes has to make himself. Here comes the corner to the back post. And a bit of time. So the corner. Tosin with a free header. My goodness. As on the field have been in. And are currently in as Daniel Elder. Blows a halt to proceedings here in Sydney for Chelsea at half-time, who won promotion with Cardiff City last season from League One to the Championship. So underway in the second half here at Accor Stadium. First match of the Sydney Super Cup. And we are plus. We have got Sydney FC taking on Tottenham Hotspur. So too did Liam Gillian, to be fair. Former Auckland player. He gets a breather. In 32, so keep an eye on him, the 16-year-old Marty Nicol-Jazuli, who was born to an Australian mother and Sudanese father. He was born in Sydney before moving. Pass curls it wide of the target.
Well, the under-16 England international. First sight at goal there, and look at the stance. Parallel to the ball, trying to whip it up and around the wall, not going to trouble here. Look at the Wanderers players all stepping forward.
Sharman Lowe just has to launch it forward. Tantazopoulos in a tangle there with Delap. Here's some pressure on Sharman Lowe from DePizio. It's Madana. The early delivery. What a chance for Baru. Chance here potentially brewing. Madana around the outside. Milanovic earns a corner. And this is bright from Western Sydney to begin the second half.
Vinash Madana did not get enough minutes last season for Adelaide. That's
that left-footed corner, hangs it up. Barry was there at the back post.
So it'll be intriguing to see how they manage this one.
Well, here's a chance to go back in front, and he flashes it wide of the top left corner. Landon Emanalo.
Well, that's exactly the position they want to find themselves in. Getting
Spain US international, Emanalo. So Milanovic has to get on his bike and get across. There's a little bit of a lucky deflection there for Kellyman. Barry's across, and the whistle comes from Daniel Elder. Yeah, just the six enough on it from Kellyman to trouble Vidakovic.
Yeah, again.
And pull back as Milanovic next with the great strike from Atia Waraga. Stung the palms there. Sharman Lowe, who's unhappy with his defence.
Well, it opened up.
Worked by Western City. Milanovic all the way across the face. Tosin with the clearance away now. Oh, that is a nice deflection for Western Sydney. Cicluna! Oh, luck's a fortune! But luck is when preparation meets opportunity. And what an opportunity that was from Dylan Cicluna. And didn't he make it count?
He's been up for it. He's really wanted
the morning here in Australia to watch his side play, including this man, Cole Palmer, who had an injury-interrupted season last year. For Jamie Gittins, who's bearing down on goal. Vidakovic with the save. 1-2 by Cole Palmer. Lovely work. And there is the equaliser. It did not take long. João Pedro setting up the equaliser. And the introduction of the Stars. And it is 3-3.
Well, it didn't take long. To throw a little bit of magic from the bench from Xabi Alonso.
That's a lovely ball for Milanovic. Milanovic Milanovic low, Lual there.
It's great movement from Milanovic.
Milanovic drops it onto the head, and Robert Sanchez away from the Seagulls. Rose. Here's a deflected strike. And on this tour for Chelsea, Milanovic does so well. And the strike.
Edging his way out of traffic.
There goes, listed out. And just not on the same jet lag. Well, this has all got a little awkward there. Oh, that's brilliant from Carluccio. Lays it off. Western Sydney are back in front. And it's the leading goal scorer in the NPL this season. Awan Lual. He does it against Premier League opposition as well. And Wanderers, Wonderland is in dreamland right now.
Well, he could do it on a cold winter's night at a core stadium. Awan Lual, the next player off the ranks to score against Chelsea.
Gittins made it 3-3. Delivers across. João Pedro. Chelsea are back. One of their superstars. This time the Brazilian. A clinical finish. Entertainment plus here at a core stadium, and it's 4-4.
This is what the crowd came to see. The top scorer for Chelsea last season in the Premier League. They looked for it, and they did.
He is filthy with that decision, and Chelsea, is this the moment? João Pedro! To Chelsea, and the Brazilian superstar, their leading goal scorer last season, on the double.
More fuel to the fire for João Pedro, left out of the Brazilian World Cup squad. Can you believe it? Ufitale says that's a foul in the
stadium. Is there a 6 for Chelsea? Free header at the back post, and it's a scramble. And I reckon João Pedro has forced it over the line for a hat-trick. 6-4 to the Blues.
Well, you did get your scoreline from the 3rd place in the World Cup. But this man wasn't at the World Cup. Maybe you should have been.